You're watching Election Coverage 2018 from WBONTV.com.
Shane Patrick O'Donnelly is a resident of northern Madison County and hopes to gain a position as Magistrate for District 2. In O'Donnelly's past, he's worked in Frankfort and was appointed by Governor Fletcher as Director in the Office of Health Policies. He currently works for UK Healthcare. During his 2-minute sit-down, we spoke about some of his policies for his platform, including what's very important to him, which is to bring better response times for EMS to the northern part of the county, especially with the new elementary school starting this year.
If you don't vote, you can't complain. Well, I've been voting, and I voted religiously, and it seems like my concerns and the concerns of my neighbors and my community continue to kind of fall on deaf ears. So, I made the decision to throw my hat in the ring and try to really influence some change. Well, I don't know if you know this, but in certain parts of the county, especially where I live, in the northern part of the county, if you have a life-threatening emergency and you call 911, it can take 20, 25, 30 minutes for the ambulance to arrive. Because the closest station is in the Richmond city limits on South Keeneland Drive. And if we could locate it somewhere close to the new Boonesboro Elementary School, in case there's an event there, then there's medical personnel that can get there quickly. The county budget's $73 million. A lot of people don't know, but $44 million or 61% of that is from one federal grant, the Homeland Security Grant for the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program. When that sunsets, our coffers are going to look a lot different than they do today. So we have to have a plan in place to either promote more public-private partnerships, or we'll need to seek additional, federal funding to enhance our local development programs. I would just say, anybody that takes a look at the I-75 corridor between Fayette County and Richmond city limits, if you looked at it 20 years ago and looked at it today, it's going to look virtually the same. There's a McDonald's that closed at the Loves exit. Have you ever seen a McDonald's close? I haven't. I mean, people didn't stop eating Big Macs. There's a reason that you haven't seen any growth in the area, and I think there's some overburdensome ordinances that have restricted that growth. If you like things the way they've always been and you don't want anything to change, I'm probably not your guy. But if you think Madison County can do better, if you think that it can be the jewel of Central Kentucky that I believe it can be and my campaign believes it can be, then we'd appreciate your vote on the 22nd. If you can't make it on the 22nd, you can go to the clerk, file an absentee ballot.
Stay tuned for all the election coverage at WBONTV.com. I'm Marissa Hempel.